Hi boys and girls. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to do the Roll a Silly Sentence page. Now if you remember last week we created the dice out of paper, and if you still have that you can use that for this activity. If you used a dice out of a game at your house, you can use that. Just remember to put it back in the game when you're done. And if you don't have access to either of those, I found just right online this digital dice here that you just click on it and it rolls. So if you need to do that, you can do that as well. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to be creating sentences, but we will use the noun, the adverb, the verb, and the prepositional phrase from these boxes here based on what we roll on the dice. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is put in just the first word to start my sentence. In this case, I'm going to say the. Okay, you can either start your sentence with the or like letter A. So we're going to start with the, and then I'm going to roll my dice, and each time I roll, we will choose from the next part of speech until we get a silly sentence. Okay, so I put the word the, and you can either copy this sentence that I do with you onto your number one, or if you want to come up with your own silly sentence when I'm done with this video, you can do that too. It's either way is fine with me. Okay, so we'll roll the die here for the first one, and I got the number 5. So if I look here for my noun, number 5 is an octopus. So next to my word the, I'm going to write octopus. And again, if you want to write that too, you may. If you would rather do your own sentences when I'm done, that's fine too. Okay, so the octopus, now I need an adverb. So I'm going to roll my dice again. This time I got a 3, so I look at number 3 is happily. So now I'll put my finger space and then the word happily. I'm going to roll again to get our verb. This time we got a 2, and 2 says walks. So we put our finger space and then walks. Okay, we'll roll again. And our prepositional phrase will be to, from the park. So space, from the park. All right, so my silly sentence for number 1 says, the octopus happily walks from the park. That is a silly sentence. So boys and girls, what I want you to do now is go through and do the same thing we just did here. You can start out with A, so we could have said a octopus happily walks, or the octopus happily walks. And then roll to figure out your noun, your adverb, your verb, and your prepositional phrase. So the octopus happily walks from the park is very silly. I'll try one more with you. This time we'll start with A and see what we can come up with. So we roll our dice, and this time we got the number 6 first, so it's clown. So a clown. Let's see what our adverb is going to be. Number 2, quickly. So put in quickly here. A clown quickly. 4 is swims. Okay. A clown quickly swims. And then let's find out what our prepositional phrase is going to be to complete our sentence. Number 6, to the house. A clown quickly swims to the house. Okay, and I don't want to forget my end mark there. So now we've created 2 silly sentences, and now you understand how to use the Roll a Silly Sentence page. So now it's up to you to create 2 silly sentences, and when you are all finished doing that, upload them to Class Dojo for me so that I can see what an awesome job you've done. Okay? Bye, boys and girls.